Honestly, it's about time. At the time of this recording, I'm waiting for both the Black Widow movie and season finale of WandaVision. So we're going to, rank the 23 movies that come before that to see who's the best and worst, in my opinion. If you're new here, I make videos, right? You're on one of them right now. We're on the road to 1 million subscribers. So, if you want to be a part of that or just pitch in, just press the red subscribe button. Now it's time to establish the tier. In top tier, we have all 6 Infinity Stones. This is where all the movies that are perfect from start to finish go. Like, there are no flaws in the movie at all. Then second tier is outstanding. Outstanding meaning these movies are almost perfect, but they're still like great, revolutionary, everything. Third tier we have did what needed to be done. You understand? These are the movies that are normal. And normal by MCU standard doesn't mean bad. It's just like, it's a good movie. Okay. The next tier after that is Loki. Loki is a tier where I don't know if I hate the movie or I love the movie, but it's not that bad. You understand? And then we have I Hate You 3000. The worst movies going to this tier, and worst by MCU standard doesn't mean it's bad. It's just not on par with the rest of the movies. Now that we all understand, we have Incredible Hulk going into Loki tier. So that's, tier number 4. This movie is really a fever dream. I think the MCU is trying to forget this movie, but it was a part of the, the whole sequence. So I don't hate it and I don't love it, but it's not really bad. Then the next movie is Captain America 1. I don't think anybody look at this movie and say, this is the greatest movie of all time. So it's going in, did what needs to be done, because it really did what needs to be done. Then we have Iron Man 1. Iron Man 1 is outstanding. It really kickstarted everything, so that go. That's outstanding. Thor 1 is the first movie going into I Hate You 3000 because I don't know how they managed to make that movie so bad. It was okay, like it's not awful, but I Hate You 3000. Guardians 1, that's outstanding. One of the funniest movies in the whole MCU lineup. But the movie that followed, which is Guardians 2, was even funnier. Like Baby Groot and everything, that's going into all 6 Infinity Stones. And his father being a planet and all that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Spiderman Homecoming did what needs to be done. I never really liked the Iron Man storyline in my Spider-Man movie, but it did what needed to be done. Ant-Man 1 also did what needed to be done. Ant-Man 1 is like a movie that you don't want to go back to, but it was enjoyable in the moment. Yeah. Doctor Strange 1 is outstanding, and it's going right to the top of outstanding because it's that good. And Doctor Strange is like my favorite here, so yeah, little biased. Avengers 1 would be like, did what need to be done, or is it outstanding? If it were like a standalone film, then it would have been like outstanding, but really compared to everything else, it's third tier. Avengers 2 Age of Ultron now, outstanding. I don't know how some people think that this is the weakest in the Avengers lineup, but it's definitely outstanding for me. Winter Soldier, outstanding also. Like, that's no surprise. That's really no surprise. The fighting, the plot, the twist, everything perfect. I could put it in 6 Infinity Stones, but like I don't really recommend it to anyone. You'd have to watch like 3 movies before this one to really get all the twists and turns. So it's not a perfect movie. So it's going into outstanding. The villain in Iron Man 2 was really good or smart, but I hate the fact that they just make a evil version of Iron Man for every Iron Man movie. Like, it did what needed to be done, really. Iron Man 3, Loki, I don't know if I hate it or I like it. I like the Iron Man suits part, but such a weird villain. I don't know. I don't know. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I'm just not convinced. There's like way too many plot holes. I don't really know who made the first two Thor movies, but they're really missing the marks. Like, Thor 2 is going into Thor 2 Dark World. Yeah, that's going into I Hate You 3000. It's good, but I don't really like it. It's not good. It's not good. I mean, it's not good. And I don't really like it. Yeah. Compared to everything else, it's kind of whack. Civil War, no, that's a movie. If I don't put it in all 6 Infinity Stones, that's kind of disrespectful, but I'm putting it at the end, actually. I'll come back to it. And we're going to the movie that follows you. Did it follow? Black Panther. Black Panther. That's going into all 6 Infinity Stones. That's a good movie from the top to the bottom. A cultural reset, really. I felt better watching Captain Marvel, the movie, than I felt watching Wonder Woman 1. Like, so I don't really understand why I get the hate. It's going into did what needs to be done here. It's not perfect, but it's better than some of the movies here, so I don't really understand. The only reason I can see is that like she was introduced way too late and then boom, bad, all powerful, everything. Yeah. Other than that, third tier. Infinity War now. Avengers 3. This is actually the best movie of all 23 of them. Let me look. Yeah. Best movie of all the 23 of them. You can watch this anytime, anywhere. Every single second of this movie is very important. It's going into all 6 Infinity Stones tier, not because he collected all 6 Infinity Stones in the movie, but yeah, it's the best. Ant-Man and the Wasp. I don't think I remember the plot of this movie, like, but I have a feeling it was enjoyable and funny because of Paul Rudd and the whole Ant-Man and Wasp thing. And I think Ghost or something like that was the villain. Yeah, it was a good enough movie. So third tier, did what needs to be done. Thor 3 now, which is Thor Ragnarok, it really made up for every single thing that we hated about the other movies. All the other 2 movies are in the bottom tier, but this one is going at the top because this is like the best Thor movie and almost the best MCU movie. I don't know how they pulled this off. I don't know how they did, but I'm glad they pulled this off right in time for Infinity War. I think I'm saving the spot for second best for Endgame, so we're going to put Thor Ragnarok in third best right now. Just from like the trailer alone, Endgame is going into top tiers. Just off that alone, it's going to top tier. The movie itself, it's going into like right behind Infinity War, because you know you can watch Infinity War over and over again and it always leads to you watching Endgame and then eventually the entire cinematic universe. But you can watch Infinity War more than Endgame, and not all of the parts of Endgame was like fun and not boring-ish. Yeah, but it's balanced, as all things should be. The hype was real. It lived up to every single piece of hype that it got. Highest grossing movie of all time? Top tier. No. Far From Home. Far From Home is going into the outstanding tier for me. It's really better than Homecoming. But it's like at the back of outstanding, because it really could go into did what needs to be done, you know. Because all the other movies up here with outstanding are like almost flawless. But I liked Far From Home. Yeah. That's like all I have to say. And then Mysterio. Mysterio's great villain. But it's still tied into Iron Man. Like, where are the Spider-Man villains? Like, are all Spider-Man villains just Iron Man villains that just no hate Spider-Man? Like, I don't want to see that. So outstanding at the back. I think that concludes the list. I tried not making this video a bit too long and like going into detail and everything. But if you like the video and agree with the things I said, just, you know, like the video. And if you don't agree, like the video 3 times and see where that gets you. Thanks for spending your time, and catch you on the next one.